Yo! Alright, hello and welcome to another Warno game against my nemesis, Logi. He's my nemesis because every game lasts 40 minutes and his internet's very bad, so it's like torture playing against this guy. But he just keeps searching, man. And he always seems to play at the same time as me. Well, to be honest, he's got a lot of games, and so have I, so maybe it's just, you know, it's all a statistical thing. Anyway, he's playing 24th. I don't think 24th is very good, so we've got a pretty good chance here. Just as long as I don't... I mean, it's better than me on this map, because he gets more infantry than me. And this map, of course, not great for 5th Panzer, with my infantry being so kind of crap, basically. But it's mainly the lag, it just upsets me. I'm not going to trot out the same tired arguments I do every time about how it's very, very selfish to play the laggy PC. Because it means that you're inconveniencing everybody you play with. I'm not going to make that point again. I'm not going to make the point that it's incredibly Sorry. So we'll get a couple Milans out. But, like, look at that. It takes, like, 4 seconds for it to deploy. I mean... Sometimes it's alright, so I don't know what's going on. I do blame him, though. My internet's perfect. Anyway, we won't just bring it up for the whole game. We won't spend the next 40 minutes bringing up every couple seconds. That I think it's unfair, that is... anyway, so... his div's kind of ass, to tell you the truth. His infantry is better than mine, but that's... wow. Not that much better. And we've got Zikarugs and stuff, so I reckon we'll be A-okay. It's just a case of, like... Need to make sure he doesn't rush India at the start, because he might do that. And we just need to keep in mind that, like, every game against this guy is a 40-minute game. So, you know, just don't overextend at all, not a single time in the whole game. I suppose it's a good learning experience. I'm basically being trained like a dog. You know, like Pavlov's dogs. You know that thing where he would shake a bell and then he would feed the dogs, and the dogs would, like, run down this hall to get to the food. And so they'd keep running down the hall to get to the food, and one day he put a big glass screen in front of the hall, right? And then he shakes the bell, and the dogs just ran straight into the glass screen and hurt themselves. That's me. I'm the dog. This guy, he's the screen. He's the 300 ping screen. Now, I know people are typing in the they're going to tell you all sorts of stuff, dear viewer. They're going to say things like, "That's not what it was about at all." Don't listen to it. They're just lying. They're just lying. Don't listen to. I'm right. Anyway, could use some recon in mid, because if he starts putting snipers and all that wonderful stuff in there, then you know, we're going to struggle. Anyway, so yeah, a couple of marders, whatever. I'm telling you, man. Don't read those comments, except the ones that agree with me, of course, you can read those. Look at that. It's not actually that bad, to tell you the truth. It's like it might be 200 milliseconds, I don't know, I guess I'm just, like, such a serious first world problem kind of thing going on here. I'm used to it being nicer. Anyway, couple Leopard 1s. Couple Rolands. One less Leopard 1. And then I can get 3 of these. No, I can only get 2. Okay, well, I'll be honest. I'm not. Like, what are these accomplishing for me, really? I've already got 2 ATGMs, which is sort of more than I should have, and like, the Zwillingers are the anti. The main thing is, right. So what's going to be there? It's going to be Bradley's, followed by Stroke Eagle, right? Surely. And so, what is man to do? Anyway, I was talking to this English bloke the other day, fellow Englisher, and he kept using the word, like, it was over text. He kept using the word "you're wrong," like, you know, it's supposed to be, you know, U apostrophe R-E, you are, but he was spelling it Y-O-U-R, and it's like, come on, blood, man, dem. Didn't you go to school? Well, you probably did, and that's where you learn how to do drugs. The sad reality of the British education system. You know, a lot of people, they're quite surprised when I mention to them that did he say hi or anything? Okay, so he's not ready yet. When I mentioned to them that I'm working class, it's like, well, what do you mean? You can read.
Neue Befehle?
Yeah, yeah. Weird, isn't it? But no, the classism is very, very alive in the UK. It's just something a lot of people don't seem to realise. Well, people in the UK all know about it, but people like sort of, I don't want to call them foreigners, but people who ain't from around here. They're like, well, what do you mean? They're all English, right? Well, no. It's literally a two-tier society, and it's not, oh, all the immigrants. No, it's so, if you're born in a poor society, in a poor part of town, you tend not to get very far in the UK. So it's like the poorest parts of Western Europe. They're all in the UK. It's I'd say it's surprising. It's not surprising to me. I think it might be surprising to you know, what am I even on about? So I'm just trying to take my mind off the lag. I think this is kind of a bad deployment. Right, so I'd like to take the time to thank the generous channel joiners, generously joining the channel. Get the names on the screen, get the videos early, get members exclusive videos. One join at the lowest level, it's worth 2,000 views. I'm turning off fuel there. So, if you don't want to do that, I appreciate times are tough for everybody, including me. Won't people spare a thought for me? But yeah, please just like the video. I mean, it's free. It's free, and like 10% of you do it. It makes YouTube recommend the videos to more people. I don't know, because like, I read the comments and stuff, you know, and well, we gotta land that. I mean, so you'll have seen that landing. Hopefully, it comes back around and we can just smack him with the roll. And so I just turn cover off on these because otherwise it messes up.
Wir haben Feindkontakt.
Okay.
Checkliste überprüft. Einsatzbereit.
Right, so we need a pioneer, one of these. Get another one of these, why not? Get another supply, why not? It's a shame because I could have. Somebody's bloody messaging me, right?
Feind gesichtet. Wir haben was abbekommen.
Right, well, I hope it was worth it. And there's the freeze.
Feind im Nahbereich. Was sind Ihre Befehle? Der ist hinüber. Zu Ihren Diensten. Gehen wir das Lager durchverdichten.
That's a flippin' meep. What the hell is that doing there? Who knows? Right.
Wir nähern uns dem Feind, Herr Kommandant. Melde Zug zur Stelle.
We'll get a mortar for smoke. And we'll get another one of these, because if it's coming down here, I need to be ready, basically.
Sammeln, Befehlsausgabe.
Oh, well, there he is. Do you guys want to blat him? Or just kind of sit there looking at him? Sort of what you're here for, you know? Whoa!
Wen sollen wir mitnehmen? Feindliche Einheit erkannt.
Oh, that's a shame he died. I was trying to kill the sniper, because now he's going to vanish. Okay, well, he's not vanishing then. He's opted to keep shooting. He could have fled or something. I don't know. His business. Fine. That's a Bradley. Whoa! Thank God the game isn't lagging loads, otherwise it'd be almost impossible to dodge these things. Do you know what I mean? Whoa, that'd be really annoying, wouldn't it? It's a good job Hippie said that he wasn't going to bring it up. He wasn't just going to constantly bring it up for the whole game. He wasn't going to do that. It's a good job he said that. Otherwise, whoa, you never know what could happen. Anyway, hello. Why is a stinger there? These Villingers, oh, I love them. Love them to pieces. Wow. Okay. It's quite a lot there, actually. Incidentally, the Villinger is for that as well. Oh, he's gonna duel it. He'll probably win, actually. It's only his Villinger. Yeah. And, like, this sort of lost its tracking a bit. Like, it could have shot it, but I think he lowered his altitude or something. Anyway, he decided to drag himself across it there and get shot. It was very kind of him. Ah, yes, this is... I was afraid of that a little. Well, hang on, he's got arty, what's that? Remember, 40-minute game, he always stacks loads of artillery. I've sort of got this guy's number, but he's got mine because he knows how... Well, I don't know if he knows. I've never spoken to him outside the game, actually, but... I just sort of assume he knows how much I hate long games. So yeah, it looks like he's going for India.
Feindliche Einheit erkannt. Aber achten Sie auf unsere Flanke. Lageinformation für uns. Ihre Befehle, Herr Hauptmann, so schnell wie möglich. 200 abbrechen, 6 Schuss, Ende.
I shouldn't extend too far because he will just kill me with a helicopter or something. Do you remember what I said about not overextending? This is happening in real time. You can see it before you. That is a Bradley. This can't see that for some reason. We mustn't let ourselves overextend too much. He says as he continues to do so. It's just there and I want it. Okay, well, that's not good. I don't know where it is. There it is. There's the comeback to my overextension. So this is sort of what I spoke about. I knew this was going to happen, and I just... What the fuck? Oh, I'm retarded. I didn't actually cap it. No, I could be on a +2 all this time. Well, whatever. Get what I deserve, I suppose. Ugh, that died on the ground. This should land, and then... I mean, you know, it should finish doing its thing, not necessarily land. It did land, it only did 1 damage. And there you go, so he buys 3 artillery pieces, and he's just going to sit there with his 3 artillery pieces all game. Sorry, 4 artillery pieces. I thought that was cover, I'm retarded. So that Bradley's still in there. This is probably dead. I keep making the same mistakes against this guy every time. I push. Why am I pushing against this guy? It just shouldn't be happening. Stop pushing. It really is that simple. I want to buy this. That's why I'm sort of not spending my points here. Get these back. This up. And here we go. A new addition to the deck. I wish people would stop bloody pinging me. Every time I alt-tab my game freezes because of that dumb driver issue they never bothered to fix. Oh, it's because I said in the Broken Arrow Discord, what's Ligma? So that's my fault, I shouldn't have said that. Bit silly of me to say that. Blimey, his recon game is good. is spamming artillery all game is good. But we knew it was going to happen. So why don't we do something about it? Whoa, that's going to be a tow too. Okay. This is exciting. We need like a proper tank.
Warten auf neue Befehle, Kommandant. Nicht schießen! Wir geben auf! Kampfhubschrauber, erwarten Befehle.
There they are. It's got mortars up as well. Interesting. Let's see if we can sort that out. Now he's smoking me. Interesting. It's an interesting place to smoke as well. Anyway, that'll be coming for this Milan. And I'm not sticking around. Whoa! Anyway, if we can kill that, that would be absolutely colossal. So I'm firing the whole salvo. I don't give a toss. Oh, it's dead! Oh my god, we got it. I don't believe it. It only cost 5 rounds as well. That's huge, because all he does all game is artillery. So the fact that we killed that is actually wow. I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased. Anyway, we need clearly more of this going on.
Neue Befehle, Herr Weltwebel? Ah, es hat mich erwischt, verdammt! Es hat mich erwischt! Feind vernichtet.
Oh dear, routed on the first hit to a law. It's all a bit RNG. I do need to look it up. Anyway, enemy spotted. You see that sniper? I would like to not see him anymore.
Nebelgranaten so schnell wie möglich.
Lovely.
Angriffsserie erfolgreich. Alles vernichtet. Ende. Der Feind ist in Reichweite.
I think he's just routed or something.
Was sind Ihre Widerstände? Gebt mir Morphium! Gebt mir Morphium!
What happened to that sniper?
Brauchen Sie ein paar Augen oben, Kommandant?
Who knows, who knows.
Angriffsserie erfolgreich. Alles vernichtet. Ende.
As soon as they get to low cohesion, just pull them back, because they're useless anyway at that point, so it doesn't matter if they've still got HP. That's a shame. Probably could have killed that Bradley there if we were sort of a bit more clued in. Anyway, this is going very well. If that wasn't already obvious. That guy's dead. Bad cycling from me. I just need to make sure I don't overextend. That's all there is to it. Also, his div's ass. So that gives us a colossal advantage.
Auf Empfang. Zum Schützenrudel aufgehen. Auf meine Höhe. Bravo 1, hier Bravo. Rückwärts, rückwärts, rückwärts!
Oh, I see. That's why he was smoking that corner. My bad. That was silly of me, actually. I could have prevented this. Sorry. Oh, sometimes I forget myself. That was very funny. The villager just posted the flipping. Oh my god, that's a tow 1. That's not supposed to happen. Right. Okay, so he's pushing here. As if a tow. I can't even whistle anymore. What I meant to say was, no, I can't do it. I'm too angry to whistle. Incredible. Anyway, switch these back on before that thing kills my leopard. And, yeah, we could use the old recon over here, clearly. Anyway, where's that bloody thing? Another meat down. But yeah, I anticipate an attack over here, otherwise why would he be picking that off?
Warten auf
It doesn't make
Feuerkoordinaten.
sense otherwise.
Schützt
But yeah, look at
Einlaufverkehr.
this. Look at are you proud of me, dear viewer? I'm learning. I'm growing as a person. Have you noticed? I'm growing as a person.
Wir stehen unter Beschuss!
Yeah, he's definitely building up something here. I mean, this just doesn't just happen by itself, right?
Achtung! Feind im Nahbereich! Führen Sie uns voll Marsch!
Oh, I see you smoking there.
Erlegen die Befehlsstelle! Sunny! Treibstoff, Ersatzteile, Munition. Alles, was Sie brauchen. Das habe ich
coming
doch
in.
schon schneller gesehen. Achtung! Feind im Nahbereich!
He's moved that chappie. Is he gonna move this, though? That's the question.
Ah! Mein Bein! Mein Bein!
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Right on time.
Feind vernichtet. Ein guter Aufklärer ist einer, den man nicht sieht. Verdammt, es hat einen erwischt.
Well, I'm not sure who he's going to focus there. Probably nothing and then just die. That's a pretty typical way of going. Right, that's not good because I just bought this. Forgot to move these as well. Still reloading. Hmm. Oh, he's being burnt to death. It's obviously not great. How long is this going to be 100% reloading for? It doesn't seem to make much sense. Still reloading, I see, friend. Yeah, okay. Can we get 50 likes on killing this sniper? That'd be nice. No, we can't. I'm just gonna die. Oh no. Oh, okay. Both can be true. Anyway, maybe we got it. I don't know. Who cares? Wow, the Mars, man. If you can cover Mars, it's very effective, actually. Ow. So is that. Actually, yeah, just one and then move. One and then move. No unnecessary risks. Spread this out a little bit as well. Yeah, his div just isn't very good. I mean, credit to him, he plays every div. He literally plays them all. But, I mean, at least every time I've seen him, he's been on something else. Apart from a few times I've seen him on 25th. He likes 25th Soviet a lot. But, yeah, I just don't think his div's very good. Right, here we go. Let's go in for these. I don't know if you can even see me. I think he's sort of fucked that up, to tell you the truth. Given that I'm still alive and... Right, well... Alright, okay, whatever. At least we got rid of him. I'm getting into the habit of switching off fuel as well. I think that's a very powerful strategy. Are you refueling? I see this. Oh, he's repairing. Okay. Because yeah, it's wow. I'm not spending my points. I'm an idiot. I need to spend my points because look at what has befallen me. Look at that nonsense. Anyway, could really use some recon over here, you know? Maybe even its own Roland. Right, so... Okay. I could have reacted a little bit faster there. This man is almost out of fuel.
auf Empfang. Deckung!
Spread out, lads. But yeah, killing his arty, like, because I hit something back. Well, I shot at something back here as well, and I haven't seen him fight. No, it's still there. Okay, perfect timing actually, showing me that.
Gute Arbeit, wir schalten Feuer bereit. Sunny! Rückwärtsgang. Ich bin lieber der Jäger
He's coming in.
Gejagte. Wiederholen Sie Ground Control.
What the hell's he doing though?
Feind vernichtet.
Alright, I mean, last time they both missed. That time they both hit. So, talk about ECM, but if you keep flying over them, eventually something's gonna happen.
Langsam rückwärts machen.
Now they both need to move.
Verteidigung bereit. 200 abbrechen.
But yeah, now that I've learnt the art of not overextending, I'm actually becoming a very powerful gamer. At least in pubs. I mean, in sort of high-level 1v1, I think, you know, still get punished quite a lot for my mistakes, but that's just a practice thing too.
Versorgung kann eingeleitet werden.
Anyway, yeah, like, he could have bought seed first or anything, but he chose not to do that. Oh, GG. Oh, I did... I need to make the chat bigger, but I need to do that every time, so I didn't have time to press it. But yeah, his divs are bad. So he's a very good player. Look, rank 37. He plays like loads of different divs as well. I'm not sure this is accurate, but this, you know, he's been playing a lot. He plays a lot of different divs. I rag on him too much, really. For what, a 200 millisecond delay? And the fact that he doesn't surrender early, which actually he just did. So, there you go. Maybe he does watch 5 videos. But yeah, the Mars got both the artillery, and that's his kind of way of playing. So I guess he bought another one right at the end or something. But yeah, I'd just like to watch that back. But his div just isn't good. There's like this kind of... There's this cabal that believes 24th is secretly OP. I mean, they're reworking the reservist trait, and when they do that, 24th is probably actually going to be quite OP. Or at least it's going to be a lot better. But, in fact, yeah, because 24th, can't you one-vet the National Guard guys? Or is that 35th? I think it's 35th. Because, yeah, there's no military police vehicle, right? But, yeah, I mean, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. It's annoying, because every time I have to make it bigger. But yeah, like, so we saw this, right, and then so I landed it. And yeah, this turns like a brick. I've got the same one. Or at least, it, you know, it's very similar. It's got worse missiles, but like mine's got no long-range missile. But I think it turns the same. And you can see that it just does not turn well. Anyway, so he comes back for it. And because I landed it, right, and then once the Rolands had caught up, I took it off again, because I wanted to bait him into the AA. And the Roland 3s, there's a reason I prefer them to the Roland 2s, and that's because they're actually quite good. So at that range, you know, the accuracy is going to be a lot higher than 60%. But if you fire 4 missiles and you get 2 hits, you know, it's more or less what you'd expect. Obviously ECM and distance scaling, but that's not out there. Him losing that Strike Eagle... Like, the first time it sort of passed over and nothing happened. The second time it passed over and they fired twice and they hit. I mean, it happens. I think I had my stuff next to it as well. But just in general, like, his div just isn't that good. 24th is just kind of ass. And people, you know, they give it a big name. Certainly, once that reservist rework happens, if the price of those National Guard Abrams doesn't go up, they're actually going to be pretty cracked. Because the reservist rework basically reservists have a bunch of hidden debuffs that the stat card just doesn't tell you about. It's like minus 5% accuracy, higher aim time, all this stuff, and they're gonna change it. It was in a dev blog, which I should probably like read out and stuff. Who cares? I just can't be bothered. Anyway, so you know, I made some mistakes of my own here, but yeah, I'm keeping the CV next to the Roland. Like, have the CV doing something. It should either be next to your arty or next to your Rolands. Anyway, so this is like 10 guys trying to kill this sniper, but it looks like they were focusing the Stinger team. Now it's 10 guys versus the sniper. And, like, What? I mean, anyway, yeah, that hog. These Villingers are really, really good. I mean, they lowered the strength to 4. They're bad against arty and stuff, but just the fact that their anti-infantry capacity is pretty lit, and you saw it actually killed his CV because he didn't like smoke it properly. He like smoked here or something, and then he drove it in here, but should have smoked where it was going. Another one you can smoke is here. And then like he didn't have like an Ito on this side, would have been quite useful. Although I would have tried to kill it. But yeah, that ended up going down to doubles Villinger. Like it 1v1-1. And then so now he's shooting me from the back of the map with those, and he actually gets it, which is pretty unfortunate for me, given the dispersion and so on. Although it will have been corrected shot because of the Bradley, so that's fair enough, I suppose. Then, you know, this misses with its 45, but actually more like 40% accuracy, something like that. And then I smoke this and run it in, and I sort of messed it up. Anyway, he gets more infantry than me, but my infantry, I guess, is better just because it's just like big squads, and his squads are quite small. So yeah, look at that. I didn't cap it because I'm just really smart, really smart. And so this is old Hippie would have carried on pushing here, and both these units would have died. But I realized because I was like, I need that kill, I need that kill. But no, I've learned. I've actually learned from playing against this guy because I know to expect a long game. Although so he's learned something as well because it wasn't a long game. So but no, 24th, just ass, bro. Anyway, so I try and take this off, but it takes a few seconds and I get hit. I mean, it's 2 M109, so what can you do? At this point, I think after that died, I started saving up for the Mars, right? So his... Oh, I actually killed one of them. Okay, well, that's quite fortuitous. I guess this probably did it. Yeah. And yeah, so engineers flash, not that great, really. They're good if you use them with another infantry. Like your micro has to be absolutely on point. I don't trust myself, so I don't do it. And I'm trying to sort this out. Like, so he could have pushed here, but to be honest, I'm strong here as well. My div's just better than his. His div's kind of ass. Oh yeah, it was after this died that I started buying the Mars. Anyway, so I was moving this after 1 volley every time, although it fires 2 by default, so it's just 2 volleys, right? So he's blobbing me here, but, you know, I've got sort of a flanking fire thing going on here. I've got all these buildings set up. He should have put a CV next to these. They're also their National Guard, which makes them aim slower, shoot slower. Loads of things that the stat card doesn't. I should do a guide on it before they change it, so then I can double dip, do another guide on it after they change it. That's really smart, actually. But I always have more ideas than I have time. Anyway, this little angle here was really messing me up. So here we go. So I fired this at that because I could see this one, and I could see this one because of this exceptional optics guy here. So you see that, right? So you can't have him just sort of sat out here. Exceptional optics, ground surveillance radar, and he's put them both together as well, which is a good thing if you put in a CV next to it. It makes a lot of sense, but you just shouldn't have them in the open like this. And I feel like this was the cornerstone of his strategy, simply because whenever I play against him, he's just got a lot of RT. So I figure, and he tends. I mean, this one wasn't like that, but he likes longer games. And so he brings a lot of arty in it, and I mean, he's rank 36, right? So it's not like it doesn't work. You know, I think I've lost 1 or 2 to him. I can't remember if I was like recording or whatever, if it's on the channel, but anyway. So here, right, National Guard, and no, they're not at 1 vet. So this would go a lot better for him after the rework. Same with all these Bradleys, they'd all be much better. The National Guard Abrams, like, people just don't bring it because of how bad it is. And that'll be better. The Meep's not National Guard. You know, the Stingers will be better. So, yeah, I'm just starting to get used to cycling my infantry. I'm really liking the Pioneer Carl Gustavs over Panzer Grenadier Carl Gustav, because Panzer Grenadier Carl Gustav's just never in a position to do much of anything. So I got his arty, and then I was trying to hit, because I thought the Bradley was here. But it looks like he moved it a little bit. Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure this survives. I mean, obviously, the circle, it was in the edge of the circle, but, you know, it's only 5 rounds and so on. And yeah, I'm just surprised that he... Well, I mean, I don't know what he could have done differently. I suppose he could have rushed this at the start. I really like doing that when I'm on the blue side, especially with all the armor and stuff. But even then, like, so he probably would have taken it. But I think I could have taken it back quite easily because I'm a armored div and he's a div, you know? He's a reservist, not particularly good div. So yeah, ultimately I think wasn't really a comfort pick for him, and the div sucks balls, so, you know, what can you do? Anyway, that was the Svillinger killing the Mutt, and he keeps losing things to the Milan 2s, which are good. I mean, they've got the range problem, but apart from that, they're very, very good. And at this point, like, I mean, I wish there was a graph of, like, trades, like in most of their RTSs. I've asked them about it, but it's just not a priority for them, really. Or at least, you know, I get the impression, I can't speak for them, right, but I get the impression it's not a priority for them. So they just keep losing stuff to this. So then he buys another arty piece. Oh, he buys the not National Guard ones. I'm surprised he bought the bad ones first, actually, to tell you the truth. And so yeah, he's trying to take out the Milan 2s. This is a reason to keep the transports next to them, because you load it in the transport's got armor and it's not a two-man squad, so... And then that... Okay, so that actually survived. Okay, so that was the time it survived. So he knows these are here. He knows I've got 2 Roan 3s back here. Anyway, so this, you know, what's the DPS of this? What's going on here? So he catches me out here, so he knows I've not got AA here now, but I bought the Gepard when I started buying all this other stuff. Oh, when I bought these, because I was like, well, you know, he's probably going to send a jet for those. No, I wasn't wrong. And then I'm trying to hit that guy back there. I fire all 12 rounds. Oh, wow. Okay, so he just moves it. Oh, I hit him. I hit him, but it didn't kill him. Okay, well, that's fair enough, really. And I guess I only fired 5 rounds. But he'd moved anyway. It's a shame I didn't kill that. But, yeah, so that was his strat, basically. Turtle up an arty and push in towards the end. Or, well, I mean... push, you know, with arty. I mean, he's not waiting till the end here, but you know, it just, if you kill his arty, then it doesn't work. So there you go. That's the counter. Try and kill the arty. So I did try and sneak some stuff around, but this must have been what killed Deluxe. And then okay, so he sends the Strike Eagle out, and this time I believe it just gets 2-tapped. Like the Rowan 3s, they're not next to the CV here. Okay, so miss. Alright, it might have been the next time. Miss. Okay, yeah. So, you know, so he'd done that. The first time, it took a hit. The second time, it all missed. You know, sooner or later, your luck's going to run out, right? So I'm moving these after every shot, because I know his arty party. But yeah, like, I mean, his infantry blob just can't really do too much about this, right? Because these are big, meaty squads. You can't really kill them without fire support. You're definitely not killing them with National Guards guys. He could spam recoilless right. Does he even get those? I think he only gets 1 card of those. I just don't think his div's very good. So yeah, we just have more people than him here. And so he's trying to make the grade with arty and the tanks. He needs Bradleys really. And then like try and... Yeah, because Bradleys have a higher DPS than a Meep. But ultimately, like, look how much crap I've got here. It's, you know, my div is just better. It really is just better. The reservist rework should make 24th. Anyway, that was the time. There you go. So then they shoot and they hit. And, you know, sooner or later that was going to happen, right? Because he just kept flying into it without seed. So yeah, that's not great for him. And then that died as well. But I think this dies because yeah. But that doesn't really matter. We killed his Strike Eagle, which is sort of the important part. So yeah, 2 Roland 3s and a Phantom, and you know, Zvillingers, which don't really contribute anything. But yeah, 2 Roland 3s and a Phantom. We were gonna get him eventually. And you know the meeps, they just so I'm very uncomfortable sending my tanks around in here because you know a couple dragons or whatever and I'm dead. But yeah, he could have used helicopters more. He should have really had some because you get the National Guard Apache and you know then I would have bought a Gepard, right? But if the National Guard Apache's back here, then you can rinse all these with the rockets. Um, and it should be sort of like slightly more survivable. And I can't really dive it with all the chaparrals there. And then he surrenders, and I mean, look, it really is Jova, right? Um, I just have a massive advantage in manpower over him. So yeah, I mean, GG. So I'm rank 19, he's rank 37, so we're pretty close. Anyways, I will see you around if you did enjoy the video. Oh yeah, I forgot. Nobody watches this part anyway, but there's a tournament that's going to be on Saturday the 17th, organized in the YS community, and it's the deck draft tournament. Yeah, you can check that out. Join the YS Discord and check out the tournament. It's like semi-randomized decks using the deck drafter. Just join the YS Discord and look at the announcements. You'll see it there. Anyways, goodbye.